Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Rama,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Rama,
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram 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 Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram 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 Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna Hare
Rama,
Krishna
Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
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 Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare,
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare,
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram Hare
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Hare,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram, Hare Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
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 Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram Ram, Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram, Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram, 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 Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Hare
Ram,
Ram, Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna.
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna.
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram,
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram.
Hare Ram, Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare.
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare.
Hare.
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna.
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna.
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare
Govinda,
Ram, Ram Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Radha,
Hare
Vishnu,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna.
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare.
Ram, Ram, Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Krishna,
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 Krishna.
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Krishna,
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 Krishna.
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna. Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Hare.
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Hare Rama, Ram Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Rama, Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama,
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Ram Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare.
Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare,
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Jai
Hare
Shri
Hare,
Krishna Chaitanya
Hare Ram,
Prabhu,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare Ram, Ram
Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare.
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare,
Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna.
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare 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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare 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 Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare, Krishna
Ram.
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare
Ram.
Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare
Ram.
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram.
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare.
Ram Ram Ram, Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare
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 Ram,
Ram
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 Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare. Hare
Krishna,
Ram 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 Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna.
Hare Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
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 Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare.
Hare Hare, Krishna Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare Hare,
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna.
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Ram,
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare.
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare.
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna.
Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram
Hare.
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram,
Ram
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 Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare Ram 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 Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna.
Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram, Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Ram,
Ram
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 Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
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 Hare
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 Hare.
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram.
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare Rama Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare Rama Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
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 Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram 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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Jai
Krishna,
Shri
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Chaitanya Prabhu
Hare
Nityananda
Ram, Ram Ram,
Shri
Hare Hare,
Advaita
Hare
Gadadhara
Krishna,
Srivasadi Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram 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 Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram 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 Ram, Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare,
Krishna, Krishna Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare Hare
Ram,
Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna.
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare,
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna, Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram. Hare
Ram,
Ram.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna
Ram.
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram.
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram.
Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram.
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram.
Krishna
Hare Ram, Ram, Hare
Ram Ram
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Ram
Hare Ram,
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Ram Hare Ram
Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna Hare Ram
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram Hare
Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Ram
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram 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 Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna
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 Hare Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Ram
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Ram, Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Ram
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare Hare Hare Ram 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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Ram
Krishna Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare 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 Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare Ram,
Ram
Ram, 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 Hare Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare,
Ram, 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Krishna Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram, Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर हरे कृष्णा
Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
हरे
Hare
कृष्णा
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna
हरे
Hare
हरे
Hare
राम
Hare Ram Ram
राम
Ram
हरे
Ram
हरे
Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
हरे
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna Hare Hare
हरे
Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
हरे
Krishna Krishna
कृष्णा
Hare Hare
हरे
Hare Ram
कृष्ण
Ram
हरे
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
हरे
Hare
कृष्णा
Hare
हरे
Ram
कृष्ण
Ram
हरे हरे राम
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram
हरे
Ram Ram
कृष्णा हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Hare Krishna
हरे
Hare
हरे
Krishna Hare Ram Ram Ram
हरे
Krishna
कृष्णा
Hare
हरे
Krishna
कृष्ण
Krishna Krishna
हरे
Hare
हरे
Hare
राम
Ram
हरे
Ram
राम
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
हरे कृष्णा हरे
Hare
कृष्ण
Ram
हरे
Ram
हरे
Ram
राम
Hare
हरे
Hare
राम
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram.
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare.
Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram.
Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare,
Ram.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram.
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram.
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare,
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Hare Ram
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare.
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare,
Hare
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 Hare.
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram.
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare.
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna, Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram.
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Ram
Hare Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare.
Ram,
Ram Ram
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare.
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna Krishna.
Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna.
Hare, Hare Ram, Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
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 Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare
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 Ram,
Rama
Hare
Rama Rama, Hare
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Rama Rama Rama, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Rama,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna.
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare,
Krishna.
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Rama,
Krishna.
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Krishna Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare,
Hare
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 Rama,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare.
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare. Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
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 Ram, Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram.
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram Ram Ram,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Hare, Hare Ram Ram Ram,
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Ram,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Ram Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
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 Ram Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Ram,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Hare
Hare Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram,
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram,
Hare Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare Ram Hare
Hare Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram,
Ram
Hare Ram Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Jai
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna,
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Ram
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna,
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
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 Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Krishna,
Hare Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare Hare
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Ram,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
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 Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Ram,
Hare
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 Ram,
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda.
Krishna Krishna
Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaur Bhakta.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram.
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram.
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare Ram.
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Ram.
Hare Ram Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Ram.
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram. Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Ram.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Ram.
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram.
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram.
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram.
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram.
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram.
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram.
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram.
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram.
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram.
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram.
Hare Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare Ram.
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram.
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram.
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram.
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram.
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram.
Hare Ram
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram. Hare Ram.
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Ram.
Hare Hare Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram.
Krishna Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Hare Hare Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare Ram. Hare
Hare
Ram.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram.
Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Ram. Hare Ram.
Ram Ram Hare Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare 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 Ram Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare Ram.
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram.
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare, Hare
Ram.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna Hare Ram.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare,
Hare. Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Ram.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram.
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Ram
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare,
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Ram,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Jai
Krishna,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya
Krishna
Prabhu
Hare
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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare, Ram Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare,
Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare
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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare Ram
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram, Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare 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 Ram Ram Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare Hare
Jai Shri Krishna
Hare Ram,
Chaitanya
Hare Ram,
Prabhu.
Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Devi
Hare
Bhakadata
Hare
Srimad
Ram
Prabhupada.
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare Krishna 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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Ram Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
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 Krishna,
Hare
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 Hare,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram, Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna,
Ram,
Krishna
Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Hare
Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare 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 Ram
Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare
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 Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Ram, 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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare Hare
Nara
Hare
Nara
Krishna, Hare
Nara
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Nara
Hare
Nara
Krishna, Hare
Nara
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
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 Hare Krishna,
Nara
Hare
Nara
Krishna,
Nara
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram
Nara
Krishna,
Ram
Nara
Krishna
Hare
Nara
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Hare Hare
Nara
Hare
Nara
Ram
Hare Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Krishna,
Ram Ram
Hare
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 Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram
Ram
Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Ram
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Krishna Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare
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 Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Ram Hare Ram
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Hare Ram
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare
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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare Ram
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare Ram Hare Ram Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare Ram Hare
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare
Hare
Ram
Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare
Hare
Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Hare
Hare
Ram
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 Hare
Ram
Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
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 Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare
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 Ram
Krishna,
Hare Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Krishna
Ram
Krishna
Ram Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
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 Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Krishna
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare,
Ram Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Ram,
Hare
Ram Ram,
Krishna
Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Ram Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram,
Hare
Hare Ram,
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare
Krishna
Hare, Krishna, 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 Hare Hare,
Hare Ram
Hare Ram,
Ram
Hare Ram,
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Hare
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 Hare,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare
Hare
Ram,
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram Ram
Hare,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Ram Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Krishna Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram
Hare Ram
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 Hare
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 Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram
Hare
Ram
Ram
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna
Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Krishna
Ram Hare Hare Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Krishna Hare
Krishna
Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare
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 Ram
Krishna
Ram 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 Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hare
Ram
Hare
Ram Ram
Hare
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 Krishna
Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So, anything you would like to share? Any verses that you memorized? Otherwise, we'll read the glorification of Srimad Bhagavatam.
Yeah, I memorized one verse.
Okay.
Anartha pashamam sakshat bhakti yogam adhokshje lokasya janato vidvans chakre satvatam pati. This is a glorification verse of
Samhita.
Srimad. Huh?
Chakre Satvatam Samhita.
What did I say?
Patihi.
Oh, maybe some other verse. Chakre satvatam
That is
samhita.
Satvatam Patihi.
Yeah. Yeah, I confuse verses. Chakre Satvatam, Chakre Satvata Samhitam. Yes. So this verse says that the material miseries which are superfluous to the living entities, they can at once be mitigated by the linking process of devotional service, Bhakti Yogam. But mass of people did not know about it, so that's why learned sage Vyasdev wrote this great literature, which is in relation to the supreme truth, Satvatam Samhita.
Thank you. Nice verse. Okay.
I
Anything
can
else?
I can recite the fourth. I mean, the one you read, the Sarva Shastra Abdi one. Fourth one is Madek Bandhu Mad Sangin Mad Guru Man Mahadhana Mad Ek Bandhu Mad Sangin Mad Guru Man Manadhana Man Nistar Mad Bhagya Mad Anand Namostutte Mad Ek Bandhu. So he's saying that Sanatana Goswami is saying that Bhagavatam is my friend, my only friend, my Mat Sangin, my companion, Mat Guru, my teacher, Mat Mahadhana, my wealth, my great wealth, and Man Nistan. What was that? Man Nistan? Nistan means deliver. Okay, deliver. Mad Bhagya, my good fortune. Mad Ananda, pleasure, bliss. Namostame. So I'm offering my respectful obeisance to you. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. So, if we say Bhagavatam is my constant companion, means we should always, whenever we have time, we should read Bhagavatam. Right? Is my constant companion means I should always be in touch with Bhagavatam. And if it's the source of my joy, then I want joy at every moment, right? That's the nature of the jiva. Then I should actually be serving Srimad Bhagavatam to get joy. So one should feel joy in reading Bhagavatam. That's basically Mad Ananda. And if I want to be delivered, this is my greatest fortune, if I feel this is my greatest fortune, I've got the opportunity to read Bhagavatam. So then all the time I should be reading Bhagavatam. Right? So or at least not always, but regularly. Like Nityam can be interpreted in two ways. One is that constantly or every day, regularly. And so the last verse we'll take for tomorrow. Asadu sadhu tadain. Let's recite all the words. Sarva Shastra Piyusha, Sarva Vedeka Satfala, Sarva Siddhanta Ratnadhya, Sarva Lokeka Drikprada, Sarva Bhagavata Prana, Srimad Bhagavata Prabhu, Kalidvanto Dita Aditya, Shri Krishna Parivartita, Paramananda Pathaya, प्रेम वर्षी अक्षरायते सर्वदा सर्व सेव्याय श्री कृष्णाय नमस्तुमे मदेक बंधु मत संगिन मत गुरु मन महाधना मन निस्तारक मत भाग्य मन आनंद नमस्तुते असाधु साधुता दाइन अति निचोच ताकर Hana muncha kadachin mam premna rit kantayo sfura. Okay, so we know the translation, so not read. And that verse that we memorized for the Bhagavatam 12, 13, 18, that also. Srimad Bhagavatam Srimad Pramanamamalam Yad Vaishnavanam Priyam Yasmin Paramhamsyam Ekamamalam Jnanam Param Giyate Tatra Jnana Viraga Bhakti Sahitam Naishkarmyam Avishkritam Tashrinvan Supathan Vicharano Paro Bhaktya Vimuchen Naraha. Okay, so these are some verses we recite. Okay, so the next verse, read text 33. They are offering their prayers, demigods. There's a big verse. It's all prose. We'll just not read this. O Supreme Personality of Godhead, O Narayan, O Vasudev, original person, O most exalted person, supreme experience, welfare personified. O supreme benediction, supremely merciful and changeless. O support of the cosmic manifestation, sole proprietor of all planetary systems, master of everything and husband of the goddess of fortune. Your lordship is realized by the topmost sannyasis who wander about the world to preach Krishna consciousness, fully absorbed in samadhi through bhakti yoga. Because their minds are concentrated upon you, they can receive the conception of your personality in their fully purified hearts. When the darkness in their hearts is completely eradicated and you are revealed to them, the transcendental bliss they enjoy is the transcendental form of your lordship. No one but such persons can realize you. Therefore, we simply offer our respectful obeisances. Okay, so Krishna is realized, they are saying Krishna is realized by those topmost sannyasis who wander about the world to preach Krishna consciousness, fully absorbed in samadhi through bhakti yoga. So, does it mean only sannyasis can realize? No, anybody who is fully absorbed in Krishna consciousness can realize. But because sannyasi means they've given up everything else, all other things they have dropped, and with fully body, mind, and words. But anybody can be a sannyasi in any situation of life if they're absorbed in Krishna. Right? Even so, it is a renounced ashram. Sannyasi is a renounced ashram, like brahmachari. So there is more possibility to remember Krishna because the mind is not focused on anything else and fully ananyaschintayantu mam, kind of. But even Bhaktivinoda Thakur, as a Grihastha, right, he was writing so many books, he was fully absorbed in Krishna. So, so that is a very, very high stage, right? What does Krishna say in the 12th chapter of Bhagavad Gita? He says, those who are focused on me, then I am the swift deliverer from the ocean of birth and death. What is that verse? Many verses like that, so I was remembering that verse. What is that verse?
Yeah, it starts ye tu sarvani karmani mai sannyasa mat para ananya neva yogena mam dhyanto bhasti teshavaham samuddhata mrityu samsara sagara bhavami nachaya partha maya vishta chetas.
There also sannyasya is coming, one who has given up. So, yetu sarvani karmani mai sannyasya mat paraha. But those who worship me, giving up all their activities unto me, means doing everything for Krishna, that is actually sannyas. And being devoted to me without deviation. And ananya neva yogena. Mam Dhyananda Upasada, engaged in devotionals and always meditating upon me, having fixed their minds upon me. ocean of Pritha. For them, I am the swift deliverer from the ocean of birth and death.
Also 6-1. Anashrita karam karim karam karoti sasanyasi cha yogi no niragranya chakra.
Means you do all your activities for Krishna's pleasure. That's basically, yeah, sannyas also. Everything for Krishna's pleasure. That's also like body, mind, and words. Let's say it's a tridandi sannyas. It's body, mind, and words for Krishna. Okay. So, because their minds are concentrated upon you, they can receive the conception. Okay. And when they are purified or when they are fully absorbed, they see the Lord in their heart. And that seeing the Lord in the heart gives them immense joy. And so no one but such persons can. So those who are free from all other desires can realize Krishna. Like in the yesterday we were reading the 15th chapter. This is a nice verse. What is the qualification to go back to Godhead? Right, 15th chapter. In the program we were discussing. So it's a nice verse to memorize also. Nirmana moha jita sanga dosha adhyatma nitya vinivritta kama. Nivritta means retired from. There is pravritti marg and there is nivritti marg. Nivritti marg is the path of detachment. Vinivritta, V is like Vishesha Rupana, and who are completely free from all lust, who are Adhyatma Nitya, it is described as spiritual knowledge. Dvandver Vimukta, free from the dualities of this material world. Sukha Dukha Sangner. First is Nirman. Nirman. Man means prestige. And Nirman, without false prestige. Moha is illusion. Jita Sanga Dosha, having conquered the faults of bad association or what is it, false association, who are done with false association. Adhyatma Nitya, says Adhyatma Nitya, who understand the eternal. Vinivritta Kama, who are done with material lust. Dvandver Vimukta, free from all the dualities. Sukha Dukha Sangner, is like equipoised in happiness and distress. Gachanti Amuda, those who are not foolish or not bewildered, they go Gachanti. Padam Avyayam Tat. That Padam is like that position or situation which is imperishable. Avyayam, eternal. So those who are free from false prestige, illusion, and false association, who understand the eternal, who are done with material lust, who are freed from the dualities of happiness and distress, and who unbewildered know how to surrender to the Supreme Person, attain to that eternal kingdom. Okay. So it's very difficult to. So we engage in devotional service that is called Artha Pravritti. And Anartha Nivritti happens by Artha Pravritti. By engaging in devotional service, then anarthas will go away. Vasudeva Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prabhupada. So by engaging in devotional service, everything Cheto Darpana Marjanam, so everything will happen eventually. Okay. So let's read the purport. The Supreme Personality of Godhead has numerous transcendental names pertaining to different grades of revelation to various grades of devotees and transcendentalists. When he is realized in his impersonal form, he is called the Supreme Brahman. When realized as Paramatma, he is called Antaryami. And when he expands himself in different forms for material creation, he is called Shirodakshay Vishnu. So different devotees have Krishna relates to different devotees in different ways, and so he has different names. So we have primary names of God and we have secondary names of God. So impersonal form, we say Antaryami. Prabhupada says, as Paramatma is Antaryami, and when he expands himself in different forms for material creation, is called Shirodakshaya Vishnu, Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, and Karanodakshaya Vishnu. When he's realized as Vasudeva, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha, the Chaturvyuha, who are beyond the three forms of Vishnu, he is the Vaikuntha Narayana. Above realization of Narayana is realization of Baldev, and above this, that is realization of Krishna. All these realizations are possible when one engages fully in devotional service. So Krishna will reveal when we love him. That's also there. Bhaktya Mama Vijanati. The covered core of one's heart is then completely open to receiving and understanding of the Supreme Personality of Godhead in his various forms. Like to the people who love us, we reveal our heart. We tell everything to them. So Krishna also reveals himself to those who are interested in him and those who love him. The covered core of one's heart is then completely open to receiving and understanding of the Supreme Personality of Godhead in his various forms. So our heart opens up, covered core, Prabhupada says. What is that? Bhaktyasvananya. Bhaktyasvananya Shakya. What is the verse? Bhaktyasvananya Shakya. It is possible to know me by bhakti.
Satyatvanime Sakhi. Mahamaya Yudharjuna.
Yeah. Gyatum drashtum cha
No
tattveha.
praveshte Japaranta.
One can know him, one can see him, one can enter into the mysteries of my understanding, Krishna is saying, only by bhakti. So when we love Krishna, then Krishna will reveal. So, and anybody can love Krishna. Right? So Krishna can reciprocate with everybody simultaneously. Okay. So what is else there to say on this verse? So everything we do, we have to do with an act of love, right? We chant, we read Bhagavatam, we offer food to Krishna. Whatever we do, we speak about Krishna. It should be done with as an act of love for pleasing Krishna. Then it becomes devotional service. Okay, so the next verse we'll read. O Lord, you need no support, and although you have no material body, you do not need cooperation from us. So Krishna does not need Swarat, he does not need anybody's support. He does not need the help of demigods also. Since you are the cause of cosmic creation manifestation and you supply its material ingredients without being transformed, you create, maintain, and annihilate this cosmic manifestation by yourself. Since you are the cause of cosmic manifestation and you supply its material ingredients without being transformed. So Krishna, we say Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. 1 minus 1 still remains 1. So here it's saying you supply its material ingredients without being transformed. So many things are coming out from Krishna, but Krishna remains the complete balance. That's Ishopanishad, first verse, right? So you create, maintain, and annihilate this cosmic manifestation by yourself. Nevertheless, although you appear engaged in material activity, you are transcendental to all material qualities. So he is not affected under the modes of nature. Whenever we do an activity, if that activity is in mode of passion, we get affected by the mode of passion. But Krishna can do any activity. He can dance with the gopis and not be affected by the mode of passion. So we do some activity, we become affected by the particular mode. So here it's saying, although you appear engaged in material activity, you are transcendental to all material qualities. So his name is Achyuta. Do we have Achyuta on the call? We don't have Achyuta. Okay. One who never falls down under the modes of material nature. Consequently, these transcendental activities of yours are extremely difficult to understand. Like we are in this banyan tree, as Krishna describes in the Purushottam Yoga chapter, which is nourished by the modes of material nature. The leaves are the Vedic hymns, the twigs are the sense objects. That's how it's described, right? And it is called Ashwatha. Ashwatha means that which will not exist. The banyan tree, which is there today and it's gone tomorrow. So material world is like that. Everything in this material world is changing. Today is there and tomorrow it's gone. Our body is there today and tomorrow it's gone. So everything is like changing in this material world. So, and that's why Krishna says this changing thing cannot be reality. We want to be in a permanent situation. Everything comes and goes in this material world. Right? So the Brahma Samhita 537 says, Goloka eva nivasatya khilatma bhuta. Krishna resides in Goloka, Nivas. But at the same time, Akhilatma Bhuta, he is in the heart of everybody. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, is always situated in Goloka Vrindavan. Goloka eva nivasatya Akhilatma Bhuta. Akhila means everywhere. It is also said, Vrindavanam parityajya padam ekam na gacchati. Krishna never goes even a step from Vrindavan. Nevertheless, although Krishna is situated in his own abode, Golok Vrindavan, he is simultaneously all pervading and is therefore present everywhere. This is very difficult for a conditioned soul to understand, but devotees can understand how Krishna, without undergoing any changes, can simultaneously be in his abode and be all pervasive. That's why he's God. We are not God. We cannot be only present in one place. The demigods are understood to be various limbs of the Supreme Lord's body. Although the Supreme Lord has no material body and does not need anyone's help, he is spread everywhere. Maya tatam idam sarvam jagadavyakta murtina. So to see Krishna everywhere, that is Krishna consciousness. The gopis are seeing like that. They are also in love of Krishna. So they see Krishna. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu seeing Krishna. And Krishna says, what is that verse? In the Bhagavad Gita, Yo Mam Pashyati.
यो मां पश्यति सर्वत्र सर्वं च मां पश्यति तस्याहं न प्रणश्यामि स च मे न प्रणश्यति. One who sees me everywhere and sees everything in me, I'm never lost to him, nor is he ever lost to me.
So that means you remember Krishna. Sometimes we may think, if I see everything as Krishna, then will I be able to function in this world? Like, I'll go crazy, right? Then I'll not be able to do my material duties. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would see some hill and then he would be reminded of Govardhan, like that. So, so what do you say about that? But yeah, to see Krishna means also to see the world as Krishna sees it. Krishna sees everybody, all living entities as spirit souls. So we also see everybody as spirit souls, as part and parcel of Krishna. So how Krishna sees the world, we see that way. That is also Krishna consciousness. And then you see, oh, Krishna is present in it. And when you are in love with Krishna, like the gopis, everything reminds them of Krishna. So Krishna, but other places also Krishna says, when you see sunlight, you see, oh, it's me. Krishna is saying, it's me. When you see moonlight, it's me. When you drink water, oh, the taste of water is me. So like that, you can also see, we can see like that. We can remember Krishna like that. And then when we are in love with the Bhagwan aspect of the Lord, then we remember So more and more Krishna. And another way they say is whenever you see the energy, you are reminded of the energetic. So the mother sees the child's toys. Oh, she remembers the child. This is my child's toys. So similarly, everything is Krishna's energy. So when you see anything, then you remind, oh, this is Krishna. This belongs to Krishna. So that way also. So many ways. We are supposed to see Shastra Chakshu. Also, we are supposed to see through the eyes of Shastra. And Shastra is the word of Krishna. So that way also we can see. Okay, so many different ways. So nevertheless, he is not present everywhere in his spiritual form. He is avyakta murti na. In his unmanifest form, through his energy is spread everywhere. According to the Mayavad philosophy, the supreme truth, being all pervasive, does not need a transcendental form. The Mayavadis suppose that since his truth is distributed everywhere, he has no form. This is untrue. The Lord keeps his transcendental form, and at the same time, he extends everywhere, in every nook and corner of the material creation. And what is the pastime where Krishna was present simultaneously? Everywhere. Which pastime is
The Dwarka Leela, the 16,108,
there? Yeah,
Narad
Dwarka
Muni
Leela.
was visiting.
Any other pastime where Krishna was present simultaneously?
Even
Uh,
Parikshit, when he was entering to the womb of Uttara, he was present inside and outside.
mm,
Yeah.
mm.
Brahma Bhimohan Lila.
Brahma Viola. Yeah.
Brahma Vimohan Leela. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Rash Leela.
Yes,
Ras
Leela.
Leela.
And there is that another one where two devotees had called him for eating and he replicated himself.
Ah, yeah.
Ugrasava.
Shrutadev.
Mhm.
Shrutadev.
Mm.
When he went to Nepal, right? In Mithila, somewhere he went.
Mm.
Yeah.
Bahulashva and
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in 7 teams in Ratha Yatra.
Mhm.
Yeah, he was. Seven? How many Sankirtan
7
devotees?
groups. Yeah.
Seven groups. Simultaneously. Yeah, so Krishna can do that. Okay. So, okay, so next verse we'll read. Sending the comments.
That's why Prabhupada says that Krishna is a best friend because he has no limits. In this world, every person has limits, and that's why we are disappointed because that person is not giving attention to us. But Krishna, there's no limits to him. He can multiply and reciprocate properly. So that's why Prabhupada says Krishna is the only friend. And if you make friendship with Krishna, you will never be cheated. So that's why our preaching is to tell everybody that Krishna is your best friend. Not that I am your friend, I'll be there with you whenever you want, I'll be ready. No, we have limits.
Yeah, we may ourselves be in difficulty. We cannot help others also. We are ourselves in difficulty. Then how can we? And nobody can change anybody's karma also. Right? So
Yeah.
nobody can change anybody's karma. But because we can't realize Krishna, right? If we can realize Krishna's presence with us all the time and as our friend, that's very wonderful. He's our friend. Then we don't like Gaur Govind Swami tells that story of that little boy, who has been asked to bring some goodies from his home for a festival, and his mother is saying, "I am very poor. I cannot give you anything." Then he says, "Okay, call out to your friend Gopal. He lives in the forest, and he will come." So then he believed it, and then he called, and then so yeah, if Krishna is our friend, then he will help us. So in every way. So yeah, Krishna is saying, I am friend of everybody. Suridam Sarva Bhutanam. I'm the friend of all the living entities, well-wisher of everybody. So, yeah, so that means to depend on Krishna. Krishna says, always depend upon me and work under my protection. And that means always serving Krishna. Mai sanyasya matparaha. Chetasa sarva karmani. Mai sanyasya matparaha. In all activities, just depend upon me and work under my protection. Buddhi yogam upashritya machitta satatam bhava. So, just depending on Krishna. And and then of course we have devotees who remind us of Krishna. So we want association of devotees because they remind us of Krishna. So that's why all the devotees are saying, please put me in the association of your devotees, right? So that I can. Even Prahlad Maharaj says like that. I want. Prithu Maharaj says like that. So many others.
And
So you.
devotee is also a friend of everyone. Titikshava karunika surida sarvadehi.
Yeah, he has the qualities of Krishna. So Krishna is the friend of everybody. So devotees also. Krishna is very merciful. So devotees also. Sometimes Prabhupada says devotee is more merciful than Krishna. So Krishna is tolerant. So devotee is also tolerant. Titikshava karunika surita sarvadeha. Krishna has no envy for anybody. Ajata shatra shanta. Santa is peaceful. Krishna is also peaceful. And Ajata shatra shanta. Sadhava sadhu bhushana. So he has all the good qualities. Krishna is also samasta guna gana dhama. We say he's in the Vibhavari Sesha, he says samasta guna gana dham. Is the abode of all the wonderful qualities. So devotee also yasyasti bhakti bhagvatya kinchana sarve gunas tatra samasate sura harava bhaktasya kuto mahadguna manorathena sri dhavato bahi. He says yes, pure devotee has all the good qualities. So because he's in touch with Krishna, so he becomes purified. So this is another thing, right? One who is in touch with Krishna becomes pure and develops all the good qualities. Like Adveshta Sarva Bhutanam, Mitra Karuna Ivacha, so many verses. 26 qualities of a Vaishnava. So Prabhupada says how much spiritual advancement we are making is by how we are developing these qualities, we can say. Because if I am in touch with fire, I should experience the heat. So if I am in touch with the all supreme pure, Param Dhama, Param Brahma, Param Dhama, Pavitram Paramam Bhavan, Pavitram, then I should become pure. And so that's how all the devotees became pure by coming in contact with Srila Prabhupada and the holy name like that. So many things they gave up, all the bad activities. So this is the miracle, Prabhupada says. This is the miracle. Okay. So many people may be surprised, right? How you took up Krishna? Because before we may have been like doing so many activities, our friends, and then says, "What happened in your life? How did you suddenly like go means give up all these things, and how did you change so much?" It's because of Krishna. So many devotees have changed, right? So, or we are changing in the process of changing. So these are our inquiries. What is the inquiry? Transcendental. Okay. These are our inquiries. What the ordinary conditioned soul is subject to material laws, and he thus receives the fruits of his actions. So we are under the law of karma. We are getting the results of our karma. Does your lordship, like an ordinary human being, exist within the material world? So these are the following inquiries that exist within this material world in a body produced by the material modes. So, are you an ordinary human being like other people? Do you enjoy or suffer the good or bad results of actions under the influence of time, past work, and so forth? So are you subjected to the laws of karma? Or on the contrary, are you present here only as a neutral witness who is self sufficient, free from all material desires, and always full of spiritual potency? We certainly cannot understand your actual position. So they are maybe they don't know really, or they are pretending that they are ignorant. Here it doesn't say that. Because they glorified the Lord before in so many ways. Now they are saying, we cannot understand your actual position. Or Krishna is unlimited, so you cannot understand everything. Maybe that way they are saying actual position. In Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that he descends to this material world for two purposes, namely paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam, to relieve the devotees and kill demons or non-devotees. These two kinds of actions are the same for the absolute truth. Killing and saving, same. When the Lord comes to punish the demons, he bestows his favor upon them. And similarly, when he delivers his devotees and gives them relief, he also bestows his favor. And what is the example we say about the mother and the child? Should I ask somebody? Maybe Aishwarya can say. What is the analogy about the mother and child in relation to Krishna killing the devotees and Krishna killing the demons and Krishna saving the devotees? Is both beneficial. What is the analogy? If Aishwarya would like to say about mother and child. Both are acts of benevolence. What do we say? Is Aishwarya on the call? Okay, we'll ask Shyam Karuna Mataji. Shyam Karuna Mataji on the call. She's not there. Okay, we'll pass to Sanjay, Sridhar Priya Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
What is the analogy of a mother and child?
Cat and kitten, Prabhuji.
Huh?
Cat holds a kitten very,
No, you understood my question is that Krishna killing the demons and Krishna saving the devotees. Both are acts of uh, like both are well-wishing acts. As Prabhupada says, both are acts of favor. So, what is the analogy about mother and the child? The mother may do what to the child?
yeah,
Okay.
what is striking in my mind, Prabhuji.
Okay, so we will ask D.K. Sharma, Dwarkanath Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So, like
Understood.
the mother scolds the child, right? It is for their future better, right? Same way, Krishna can kill demons and protect devotees, right?
Yeah, mother may kiss the child or mother may scold the child.
And
Both are beneficial for the child. So, like that. Mother may give mithai or mother may give bitter medicine to the child. If the child is sick, the mother may give bitter medicine. The child may interpret it like, okay, my mother is not liking me because she's giving me scolding. But it is good for the child. So
yeah,
similarly, yes. So both are acts of benevolence. Krishna is killing the demons and Krishna is saving the devotees. Both are acts of benevolence. So like that we say. Okay. Thus the Lord bestows his favor equally upon the conditioned souls. So his favor is equal. When a conditioned soul gives relief to others, he acts piously, and when he gives trouble to others, he acts impiously. But the Lord is neither pious nor impious. So when we do something, when we can harm somebody, right? It is not always beneficial for the other person because we may have greed, lust, and all this anger, and we may harm somebody. It is not like it, if we harm somebody, then it's impious activity. If we help somebody, if we give relief to others, then it's a pious activity. So we are bound by punya and papa. like that. But the Lord is not like that. Whatever He does is all good. That is the understanding. Whereas we are implicated in karma. So He is always full in His spiritual potency, but by which He shows equal mercy to the punishable and the protectable. The Lord is apapa vidham. He is never contaminated by the reactions of so-called sinful activities. When Krishna was present on this earth, He killed many inimical non-devotees, but they all received sarupya. In other words, they returned to their original spiritual bodies. One who does not know the Lord's spiritual position says that God is unkind to him, but merciful to others. Oh, Lord is fulfilling that person's material desire. The Lord is very kind. The Lord is not fulfilling my material desire. The Lord is very unkind to me. And the Lord is kind to some people and not kind to me, like that. So we can interpret like that. So one who says that the God is unkind to him but merciful to others. Actually, the Lord says in Bhagavad Gita 9:29, Samoham sarva bhuteshu namedveshwasti na priya. I'm equal to everyone. No one is my enemy and no one is my friend. But He also says, Ye bhajanti tumam bhaktya maite teshu chapya. If one becomes my devotee and fully surrenders unto me, I give him special attention. So, the more we remember Krishna, the more Krishna also remembers us and gives us special attention. So, okay, so that's how it is.
Like here it says that Krishna killed many inimical non-devotees and gave them sarupya mukti, which means going back to Vaikuntha. But we need Krishna Prem to go to the spiritual world.
Sarupya can also mean to be in our own spiritual form. But sometimes, yeah, Sarupya is like
having the same form as Krishna.
Form as the Lord, yeah. So you may become like a cowherd boy, but if you are a cow in Golok Vrindavan, you don't have the same form. So maybe Sarupya refers to.
In Vaikuntha, they have the same form as the Lord.
Lord, yeah. But in Vaikuntha, aren't there Lakshmis?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They don't have the same form as the Lord, right? They are female. But do they have 4 hands also? All the Lakshmis have 4 hands.
It doesn't show like that. The Vishnu Dutas, they have the same form as the Lord.
Yeah, so that's a question. But
Mataji, did all the demons get Sarupa? Shishupal got Sarupa or Sajujya?
I think got Sayujya, where he merged into. Some of them got Sarupya. Like they say that whoever died on the battle of Kurukshetra got Sarupya.
Yeah.
Aghasur got Sarupya. There are few instances. Mostly, otherwise it's Sayujya only.
Correct. Yeah.
maybe somebody can make a list of all the demons who got Sarupya, who got Sayujya.
But Shishupal and they are Jai Vijay, no, Prabhuji?
Yeah, they are all recurring.
With 4 hands, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this discussion happens in Canto 7 when Yudhishthir Maharaj sees Shishupal going into the body, merging into the body of Krishna when he was killed by Sudarshan Chakra. And there's the discussion why Krishna is impartial, that the whole chapter is on this.
How did Shishupal, who have so much envy, how did he get Sayujya Mukti?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then Narad Muni says, wish I could have that much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They are thinking of Krishna in anger, in envy. They're so much absorbed. Kansa was always meditating on Krishna, but in fear. Shishupal was in envy, Hiranyaksha was in, or Hiranyakashipu was in anger.
Mataji, then if they were the Dwarpal, Jai Vijay, how they got Sajajya Mukti? They will go back to Vaikuntha, no?
Well, they have to come back in the next life. Well, I think this was their last life as Shishupal Dantavakra. And then they came as Japa and Madai.
But they are, when this is said that he has merged, that means he is Sajajya Mukti.
Yeah, it's a special circumstance, that one. I don't know. Actually, all jivas are pure, right? Nitya Siddha Krishna Prem Sadhu Kabuna. All jivas are pure, it's just they become contaminated. And this act of killing that is purifying them. But everybody has love for Krishna in their heart.
Maybe they got Sayujya Mukti, they remained in their effulgence, and then again they came as Jagai Madai, and then by Lord Chaitanya Nityananda Prabhu's mercy, they went back to their original situation as Dwarpal of Jai and Vijay. Or, yeah, because then otherwise, how will you say that? Well, we say three births as demons, right? But three births are over. But they came fourth time also as Jagai and Madai. But they became devotees in that birth. In Shishupal and all that, they never became devotees. So maybe they got Sayujya Mukti, which is temporary, and then they came in Kali Yuga again as Jagai and Madai. Of course, they were serving the Lord. Shishupal was serving the Lord because it's fulfilling the desire of the Lord to fight. So, although we don't find there is any battle between Shishupal and Krishna, like very fierce battle like Hiranyakashipu and Nrsimhadev. So, I wonder how it was fulfilling the Lord's desire to fight. Hiranyaksha and Varaha, there's nice fight going on. Hiranyakashipu and Nrsimhadev, there is a big, quite a fight going on. Of course, no match, but still.
Even Ravana, Prabhuji.
Ravana, yeah,
Yeah.
that also there is a fight going on
Yeah.
between Ram and Ravana. But Shishupal, though, Krishna just took out his Sudarshan and just killed him.
The bigger
So
fight
Prabhuji,
is,
fourth. Yes, Mataji.
yeah, they say that the weapons can give you wounds that can be healed. But the weapon of the tongue is the hardest. Those words spoken cannot be healed. Actually, we can hurt somebody more with our words.
So maybe that way they're giving fight, right? You were saying that Shishupal was blaspheming Krishna.
Yeah.
Okay. But
So
Krishna was
Prabhuji,
not getting.
fourth time when they came as Jagai Madai, and after getting mercy from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is Lord Krishna himself, they don't go back to Godhead, means they don't go back to Golok, they go back to Vaikuntha.
Yeah, because their original Swarup is in Vaikuntha, right? I don't know that where I mean, because they were originally Dwarpals, like Murari Gupta is Hanuman. He's also associating with Lord Chaitanya only, but he's Hanuman, so he goes to Ayodhya. He doesn't go back to Golok Vrindavan, Murari Gupta, as we understand, because his original position is Hanuman. So, but anyhow, that's all. Sometimes it's very difficult to understand all these things logically and how it works. But yeah. Okay. Oh, Supreme Personality of Godhead, all contradictions can be reconciled. So it's 756. We can stop here or we can read this one verse. Okay. O Supreme Personality of Godhead, all contradictions can be reconciled in you.
I have a meeting. Can I just go through my thing and then you can continue?
Yeah, okay. So then we just.
It's just 8 o'clock. I have some.
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is coming up right now.
Yeah, but I can finish this.
Okay.
I'm pasting.
Okay, 1 minute.
Okay. So this is another of the Govardhan Ashtakam. We sing of Raghunath Das Goswami. This is Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur. कृष्णा प्रसादेन समस्तशैला साम्राज्यमाप्नोति च वैरिणोऽपि शक्रस्य या प्राप बलिं स साक्षात् गोवर्धनो मे दिशतामभीष्टं स्वप्रेष्ठहस्ताम्बुजसौकुमार्या सुखानुभूतेरतिभूमिवृत्ते माहेन्द्रवज्राहितमपेऽजानन् गोवर्धनो मे दिशतामभीष्टं यत्रेव कृष्णो वृषभानुपुत्र दानं गृहीतुं कलहं वितेने श्रुते स्पृहायात्र महते अथ श्री गोवर्धनो मे दिशतामभीष्टं स्नात्वा सरास्वाशु समीरहस्ति यत्रेव निपादिपरागधूली आलोलयन् खेलति चारुसश्री गोवर्धनो मे दिशतामभीष्टं कस्तूरिकाभिशयतिं किमत्रेति आहुः प्रभो स्वस्य मुहुर्वितन्वन् नैसर्गिकाश्रिय शिलासुगन्धे गोवर्धनो मे दिशतामभीष्टं वंशाप्रतिध्वनि अनुसारवर्त्मा तित्रक्षवो यत्र हरिं हिरण्या यान्त्यो लभन्ते न हि विस्मितासा गोवर्धनो मे दिशतामभीष्टं यत्रेव गङ्गाम् अनुना विराधम् आरोह्य मध्ये तु निमग्ननौका कृष्णो हि राधानुगलो बभोस गोवर्धनो मे दिशतामभीष्टं वीणा भवेत् किं हरिदासवर्या पदाश्रयं भक्तिरता श्रियामि यमेव सुप्रेम निजेशयोषि गोवर्धनो मे दिशतामभीष्टम् एतेत् पठेत् यो हरिदासवर्या महानुभावाष्टकं मार्दचेता श्रीराधिका माधवयो पदाब्जा दास्यं स विन्देदचिरेण साक्षात् गोवर्धनो मे दिशतामभीष्टं गोवर्धनो मे दिशतामभीष्टम्. May Govardhan Hill, which by Krishna's mercy became the king of all mountains and received the respectful tribute of its arch-enemy Indra, fulfill my desire. As it was held above the earth, it became so filled with happiness by experiencing the softness of its beloved Krishna's lotus hand. It did not even know that it was being struck by Indra's thunderbolt. May Govardhan Hill fulfill my desire. Trying to collect a toll, Krishna quarreled there with King Vrishabhanu's daughter. The personified Vedas yearn to list to that quarrel. May Govardhan Hill fulfill my desire. Bathing in a nearby lake, the elephant of a pleasant breeze, covered with pollen of Kodamba and other flowers, gracefully plays there. May Govardhan Hill fulfill my desire. Does the sweet fragrance of Govardhan come from the musk deer who relax there? From the Lord who plays there? Or is it Govardhan's own natural scent? May Govardhan Hill fulfill my desire. Searching there for Lord Hari on the path of his flute music, the astonished deer does not find him. May Govardhan Hill fulfill my desire. As the divine couple travelled on the Ganges, there the boat began to sink in the middle. Krishna was splendidly handsome as Radha clung to his neck. May Govardhan Hill fulfill my desire. Without taking shelter of the feet of the hill that is the best of Lord Hari's servants, and full of love for the divine king and queen, how is it possible to attain pure devotional service? May Govardhan Hill fulfill my desire. May the reader of these 8 verses glorifying Lord Hari's great servant, his heart melting with pure love, quickly attain the direct service to the lotus feet of Sri Sri Radha Madhav. So, yeah. fulfill my desire. They say that when we do
I
parikrama,
didn't understand this fourth one. What is it? Bathing in? Who is bathing in here?
Krishna is the elephant. Krishna is the elephant.
Okay, the elephant.
Gracefully placed there, right, in the ponds and the kundas of Govardhan Hill. So, the devotee was saying that when we walk barefoot doing a parikrama of Govardhan, Govardhan is going to fulfill our desire. So, we have to be very careful of what we are desiring. If we desire
But if we
material
can't
things,
walk barefoot, then what to do?
well, then also Krishna is also hearing Govardhan is understanding your material, understanding your desires. So, better desire the right things. Fulfill my desire. What should be our desire? Just I want to be engaged in the service of Radha and Krishna. That is the best desire. So um this is very nice. Number two, Gokuleshwar Prabhu was saying that Govardhan was being struck by thunderbolts and rain showers and of Indra, but it was not feeling any pain. And in fact, it was very blissful and happy. Why? Because it was in touch with the soft finger of Krishna. So in our life also, when we are being struck by thunderbolts and difficulties, if we are in touch with Krishna through chanting of the holy name, through the association of devotees, then we will not feel that pain. We'll feel bliss. And it's like, yeah, I like that. I was thinking, yeah, let me just paste this picture here. This is a very nice picture. If you open that, this person is holding on to the umbrella of the Hare Krishna mantra, and there's clouds pouring rain. These are clouds of depression and overthinking and heartbreak and criticism, failure, anxiety. So, but the umbrella is not letting this person be wet, right? So, the same thing, Krishna was holding the umbrella of Govardhan Hill above everybody, saving them from all the disasters. So, it's the umbrella of the Hare Krishna mantra for us, or Krishna is lifting Govardhan in above us.
They say when Indra was showering rain, it was like a nice abhishek
Mm.
going on for, and Govardhan was shining brighter and brighter.
Mm-hmm.
And Krishna goes to meet Chandravali, so he has his footsteps on Govardhan. I think maybe he crosses Govardhan, some devotee, Amarendra was saying like that. So when Krishna lifted this Govardhan hill, Govardhan is on the side of Radhika. So he doesn't want everybody to know that Krishna is, or no, what is it? Krishna. He's helping Krishna, not Radhika. He's helping Krishna because all the footprints on Krishna's on Govardhan Hill is being wiped out, which leaves no evidence that he has gone to meet Chandravali. So that's what he was doing also, helping Krishna in that way. Of course, Govardhan is Krishna also.
Mm. Mm.
And in our times, I think uh, Srila Prabhupada, example that we can see, even though the thunderbolt is struck, but they show by their example. Right? Srila Prabhupada, Kadambakanan Maharaj, Bhakti Tirtha Maharaj, Bhakti Charu Maharaj. So these are like examples in our times where we can appreciate how sticking to Krishna, then even though any thunderbolt, like whether it is a health issue, disease, we don't see any restlessness with them.
And Madhav Kanta Prabhu is there in the list. Right?
I don't know, Prabhu. I'm nowhere, Prabhu. Anyway, but those two many acharyas I remember when Mataji was explaining, like even the thunderbolt are struck. So how?
Yeah, that I was saying about when Giriraj Maharaj Vyas Puja, that how Giriraj is immovable. Similarly, I was thinking how when Giriraj Maharaj's father came and said, I will give you $1 million check, you come back. You know, he was in Bombay and serving Srila Prabhupada in that, establishing that temple. But Giriraj Maharaj said, no, I will not go. He didn't go actually, even though his father came with an offer of $1 million, but preferred to stay in the service of Srila Prabhupada. So I was saying like that, how these devotees are so attached to serving Srila Prabhupada. They will do anything, right? They will do, like Prabhupada, for serving his Guru Maharaj, he went through so much, right? He came on Jaladuta and did. So similarly, disciples of Prabhupada, to serve Srila Prabhupada, they went through so much to establish Krishna consciousness movement, so much Maldi Prabhu and everybody. So
You were saying about the Juhu temple, how being from the Western country, they're so used to comfortable situation. There, it was very bad situation with all the mosquitoes and snakes and lizards and them getting so many diseases.
Gundas. Yeah, threats also, political threats, like they were.
Gundas.
So all this, yeah. So that's still they served. So how Giriraj is. That's why it is Radharani saying when she says the verse Hantaya Madrira Bala Haridas Varyu. Oh, Hanta. Hanta means it's an exclamation. Oh, look at this Govardhan hill, how strong it is. We are Abala. We are not so strong. Of course, Radhika is saying like that, but Abala, Bala means strong, and Abala means not very strong. Govardhan, you know, he's separated from his parents and he's standing there, and we are not able to do that, to separate ourselves from our families and go and be with Krishna in the forest. Although Krishna at midday he goes and Radharani meets, they meet every day also. Krishna leaves his cowherd friends and goes to meet Radharani in this Ashtakalya Leela, we hear that. But anyhow, so she's saying this is Govardhan is like a rock standing, so determined. And so they left everything. So we are not that. Of course, devotee always feels that they are not devotees. So Radharani is thinking, oh, I am not a devotee. She's the topmost devotee. But she's saying, look at Govardhan, Haridasa Varya. He's the best of the devotees. So, okay. So,
And then the third one talks about the toll collection, tax collecting pastimes. It was Sankhari Khors and Govardhan with Krishna.
maybe you can tell the pastime, what happened, and then what is the tax collection.
Well, Krishna would stop the gopis then when they would be taking their pots of butter, yogurt, and demand tax, and he would break their pots if they deny. So they were getting upset about it. See, we need to teach him a lesson. So one day, Radharani and gopis, they brought a lot of their friends, like thousands of gopis, and hid them in different parts. So they said, if then Krishna, then they would go. Lalita, Vishakha, and Radharani are going normally, and Krishna stops them again. And so they call all their friends who were hiding, all these gopis, and the gopis take hold of each of the boys and Krishna also, and tie their shikha to the tree and start slapping their face. Why do you torture us like this? And for Krishna, they made Krishna wear a gopi dress, with a skirt and a veil and earrings and bangles. So they made Krishna into a gopi. And then they said that now we're going to teach you a lesson. So they put the butter pot on Krishna's head and they say, now you walk. And Krishna starts walking, and then Lalita throws a stone, a stone on this butter pot, and it all breaks, and Krishna is drenched with that. And then they're saying, now tell that you will not do this again. Beg for forgiveness and say that you will not do this again, what you were doing. But Krishna doesn't stop. He doesn't learn his lesson again. He does the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So actually, there is a whole book Raghunath Das Goswami has written on this. Dan Keli Kaumudi. Dan ke. And so much conversation that happens between the all details, because Raghunath Das as Manjari, Rati Manjari was his name, is present. So that's why he's written a whole book, and the conversation, what Krishna is saying, what Radharani, what the Sakhis are saying. It's not, yeah. Dan Keli comedy. Dan Keli Chintamani is also there. Multiple books are there on this whole
That's
part.
by Rupa Goswami.
Yeah.
I think because Raghunath Das Goswami was very sad, so that's why this book was written. That's what I heard. Is it? That's what
Yeah, that's right. Raghunath Das Goswami, I think he read this book, Lalita Madhav, which is about separation, Krishna leaving Vrindavan, going Mathura, and he was in so much separation, he wanted to die, crying. So that's why, who wrote? Sanatan Goswami wrote this, Dan Keli comedy.
It's Rupa Goswami, no?
Rupa Goswami, yeah. Rupa Goswami wrote this joking pastimes so that he doesn't give up his life. Yes.
Cheers up.
Yeah. So the Govardhan is having a very sweet smell also that is coming. Sugandhi, natural scent. And everybody is attracted to the Krishna's flute playing, the deer, the cows. We hear that, right? The Venu Geet, how all animals becomes animated. The things that are flowing become stop, like the Yamuna freezes and starts to flow backwards, and things that are solid like stones and mountains begin to melt. So Krishna is playing his flute there, and this is the Manasi Ganga pastime of the boat pastime is also mentioned in this song. They are traveling on the boat and the boat begins to sink. It's all Krishna's arrangement, and Radha clungs onto Krishna's neck as a boatman.
You have to throw all the ghee and everything, butter, whatever you have.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I think this whole book of Deen Bandhu Prabhu is on Govardhan. I was seeing all places in Govardhan.
Yeah, we were reading. We should continue that
Yeah.
verse.
Because I will be visiting Govardhan, so I have to build my consciousness. So, and without taking shelter of this lotus feet of the hill, how is it possible to attain pure devotional service? He is the best of the Krishna servants, Haridas Varya. And this is the Falshruti, that whoever is glorifying Govardhan Hill by these verses, they will attain quickly a direct service to the lotus feet of Radha Madhav. Thank you.
Okay. Govardhan, we also read, right? Amrita Prabhu was giving class that it serves in all the different ways by providing nice seat for Krishna to sit and all the different caves in which Radha and Krishna can and the cowherd boys can do their pastimes. It has soft grass. Pani Asuya Vasa Kandara Kandamulai.
Yeah, I actually have the notes from, because I think in Venu Geet, Amrendra Prabhu was giving details on this.
It has nice fragrances and this and that in this way. What do they say that different ways they, what is that? Govardhan is serving Krishna.
Yeah.
This, that, some, all the words.
Yeah, I can paste it. I have it in my notes.
Okay.
8 services. I'm pasting it. Okay. Oops. There's a limit to the number of text and paste. Thanks.
Rocks of Govardhan limit, or how much you can paste in that. Okay. Rocks of Govardhan provide soft couches Beautiful forests and caves, Govardhan creepers. It also has a snake.
Mhm. Yeah, utilize a snake. Once on Govardhan, Radharani left Krishna suddenly, saw the snake and ran back to Krishna and took shelter of him. The snake is used as an arrangement for Radha Krishna pastimes. Translated another way, rejected by the gopi, Krishna is saying, I must certainly be bitten by snakes of Govardhan. What's the point of my life? Let me be bitten by a snake. And when Radharani saw a snake close to Krishna, she immediately went there. Oh, I'm sorry, don't give up your life.
So snake is also causing fear for Radharani, and when snake is threatening Krishna, then Radharani is also coming to Krishna. Okay, and it is said that those who worship Govardhan Puja will not be bitten by the snakes on Govardhan. If you read Krishna book, that's the Falshruti. They will not be bitten by the snakes on Govardhan. Okay. And it provides nice grass which does not cut the tongue of the cows. And they eat this nice grass which is very soft and very nourishing. So they give nice milk for Krishna's pleasure. So, and it provides edible roots, so many. Of course, now it's not like that, but previously it was. There are many waterfalls and they provide mist.
Yeah. Correct, yeah. There's another one that, yeah. Asan, Swagatam, Padya, Argya.
Yes. Let me see this Hantayam. In that verse also it is in the purport. Hantayam. Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur's purport, I think, is there here. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explains the opulence of Govardhan as follows. Paniya refers to the fragrant cool water from Govardhan waterfalls, Pani, which Krishna and Balram drink and use to wash their feet and mouths. Govardhan also offer other beverages such as honey, mango juice, and pilu juice. Suyavas indicates durva grass used to make religious offerings of arghya. Govardhan also has grass that is fragrant and soft, conducive to the strong growth of cows and increased production of milk. Thus, this grass is used for feeding the transcendental herds. Kandara refers to caves where Krishna, Balram, and their friends play, sit, and lie down. These caves give pleasure when the weather is too hot or too cold, or when it is raining. Govardhan also features soft roots for eating, jewels for ornamenting the body, flat places for sitting, and lamps and mirrors in forms of smooth stones, glistening water, and other natural substances. That is why it is the best of devotees, because it's serving all the devotees in different ways. So, and he's always in jubilation because he's touched by the feet of Ram. Pramoda means he's in excitement, being touched by the lotus feet of Balram and Krishna. Sometimes the gopis say Ram, but they are referring to Krishna, but because they don't want to directly speak Krishna's name, they are saying Ram, but they are referring to Krishna. Because these are all the gopis of Krishna. So they are also including Ram's name, Balram's name. So they don't, so nobody feels that, oh, they are directly addressing Krishna only. But that Ram is also another name for Krishna. Although in the translation it says Lord Krishna and Balram. So, okay, so this is. So I wanted to read this. Where did I see? About Giriraj Swami. I think he said to his father that, well, I'll take the $1 million and then I'll come back and then I'll give the $1 million back to you.
Prabhupada. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
So this his lecture. So it began eventually like that eventually my father came to the point that they wanted me back. And so my father said, I want to establish a trust for my son with $1 million. And back then, in 1971, $1 million was a lot more than it is now. Even now, $1 million is a lot. So this is 1971. But back then it was much more. And Srila Prabhupada says, yes, you can send the documents and he will sign. So he wanted to establish a trust. So of course, that wasn't the idea. He wanted me to come back to Chicago. But then my mother, well, she was worried about my health, and it's true, I was pretty thin back. And so the talk was going on, and it sort of became clear that I wasn't going to be going back to America. And my mother started to cry. And Srila Prabhupada was always keeps sweets on his desk. So like that. So sweets, so he was low on an asana. He'd have a little table. So at that time, people thought if you didn't eat meat, you couldn't get enough protein. So mother was thinking that. So Srila Prabhupada took out some sandesh from his desk and was distributing it and told my mother, these are made of cheese and they are very high in protein. And then he said to me, you must eat 2 dozen rasgullas and sandesh every day, which I'm still working on. I'm not there, but I'm working on it. But still they had the desire that I should come back to America. So Prabhupada says, all right, now I'm in India, so let him be with me. And when I return to America in April, he'll bring him with me. Then I said to my father, Srila Prabhupada is very intelligent because between October and April, when it's nice and it's pleasant in India, he stays in India. And then from May to October or May to September, when it's very hot in India and it's pleasant in the West, he goes to the West. So by my father was actually becoming very enlivened by Srila Prabhupada, and my father said, yes, he's very intelligent. Okay, I don't know where he says that he will take the check and then...
Yeah, I asked Lalita Mataji. She said that it didn't happen that way.
It didn't happen? Okay. So maybe it's not like... Okay, so... Yeah, we'll hear anybody else like to share anything. Preeti was saying she wanted to sing a song, or Janish.
No more. I'll make it tomorrow.
Okay. So then we'll hear a lecture. If nobody else is. And we will hear the lecture on the glories of Radha Kund. So 1 minute. Let's see. Playing. There is a kirtan before.
He also gives respect. You see, the nature of Vaishnava is not just respecting Krishna Balaram, but also respecting the Vaishnavas. We said about this yesterday. So Radharani is immediately qualifying by saying Giriraj is the best among servants because Ramakrishna Charana Sparasha Pramodaha. He becomes ecstatic by the touch of Krishna Balaram's feet. But at the same time, Manam Tanoti, he gives respect. To whom? Saha, along with Krishna Balaram, go. Go means cows. Ganayoho, the groups of boys. And Tayoho, both of them, Krishna Balaram. He's not just happy that they are there, he also respects them by serving them. And not just Krishna Balaram, the cowherd boys, and then the cows and the calves and everyone who comes. And Paniya. Paniya means water. In Sanskrit, Paniya means that which is worth drinking. And that's where the original word gets distorted in Hindi and Paniya becomes Pani. for water. The original word is paniya, that which is potable, that which is worth drinking.